Hello and welcome to TigerTails Gaming. My name is Xavier Wolf and this is TigerTails Gaming Stream and Chill. And we are continuing our journey into playing Vagrant Story. Cool, all that's set up. So, last couple of times, because it's been a little while, I have been remembering that this game uses the circle button, clearly, to press select. He lies. What we have been doing is going through the first few sections and generally learning how things are going. Although I did do a little bit of research from the last time I streamed, so there's a little bit that I need to go back over and deal with. Let me just... Hey. We are back. Alright, so let's put the weapon away and go over very quickly where we have been. So, menu, map. This is like the third area. And as you can see, we've done a significant bit of traveling to this save point. We do have a lot of rooms to go through, really. Let's go. There's the exit. This is where I want to go back to because we have that right-hand side that I haven't explored. I also want to go back out, though, back to the workshop. The reason for this is we pop through to our items. Just go around here. I have picked up a few little things and I have stored a lot of things, but I really need to go back and focus on trying to sort out my armor and sort out my weapons so they're a little bit better than they are. I've also picked up another gem that I really need to equip into a weapon, and I also have to really sort out what my weapon setup is. So this was one of the things that I did a little bit of research around. The weapons operate in a particular way, and this is the best example because it clearly shows how I futzed it. The points you get for your weapons goes for class, affinity, and type. Type is effectively doesn't change. That's whether or not it's a blunt weapon, like a club, edged weapon like the sword in this example, or piercing weapon, so the pokey stick. Class, this is the enemy class, and this is the number you want high to start with because you use that against that specific enemy. It then does more damage against that specific enemy. The problem is, as you use things that are use it against enemies of different type, some of the points will get reduced. So if you are using it against a human, your human will increase, beast will be fine, but the other ones will decrease. Same applies if you then use it for beast, human will be fine, undead will be fine, but the others will decrease. Effectively, it needs to be next to each other. If it isn't, like in this case, what you will have is dragon gets his points up, however beast has gone down, human is at 21. So right now, this weapon is for beasts. Good for dragons, because I've been using it a lot against dragons, and that's about it. The other weapons I haven't used the crossbow at all, so I really need to do with that one in these lower levels. I have an undead weapon, which I probably should focus on Undead Phantom. But we also have the fact that I've been using the club as well. Again, this stat line is awful. Pokey stick, also I have been using on undead, and I have picked up from one of the, I say sub-bosses, minor bosses that we've gone through. And this is the mage weapon. So if you want to be a proper caster, he says. If you want to be an actual mage caster, these are the types of weapons used because they increase your intelligence, which is what magic is based off of. As you can see, currently this is Undead Phantom Evil. So the weapons I have are not brilliantly set up. At this earlier stage, the affinity, which is the second big stat for damage, not too much of a worry, although I would like to get these numbers up. This is a bit hard though, because you've got one weapon that is going for light affinity, one weapon, two weapons for light affinity, everything else is a bit, yeah. This is also coming from my gems, and then there's a lot of physical type. Affinity will be a big issue as I go later on through the game. The other thing that I picked up is the DP and PP. DP, durability points. Hopefully that's the right terminology. This is how durable your weapon is. Whilst it has maximum durability, it does maximum damage for itself. As the DP goes down, the damage for your weapon reduces, which is why you repair your weapons. PP, or phantom points, these are points that are basically, if you use the weapon, it increases. And then when you get to maximum phantom points, it will then increase the damage of the weapon. However, if you repair the weapon, you lose phantom points. Now, there is a skill later on that I can pick for my attack chains that will utilize phantom points as well, but it's something I need to keep in mind, because if that was fully phantom pointed, it would be a better effective damaging weapon, whereas at the moment it just isn't. Same with the staff. So I need to go back through the workshops to get my weapons rejiggered around, because there is a lot of stuff that I just need to deal with. So I need to go back west, where currently I am facing east. So behind me! Hey! That way. Oh, the analog is currently working. Also, if I am smart and look at the map, it shows me where I need to go. Oh shit, it's the run through thing. I forgot this. This is actually timed. But at least there's no enemies. Okay. The other thing I need to keep in mind is if I've been in an area for a while, I reduce the amount of enemies, the spawning. I need to exit words. I need to exit areas. Can I actually get up here though? I don't think I can. Oh, I can, because that's a door. I am blind! Don't worry, people on YouTube. I can't see shit either. So if I stay in an area it won't spawn enemies again. But we do get goblins, so we do have humanoids who run the... Oh, yeah, and bats. So there's a shit ton we gotta remember. Oh, yes, I got poisoned. Oh, too fast. Right, so what chains have I actually... Oh, looped. There we go. I'm trying to remember the buttons again. It is human and it's edged. Actually, I'm gonna get twatted. But let's try this again. Now, previously, I have futzed Analyze terribly because I didn't know where to look. But there is apparently a place to look for statuses. Too slow. Too fast. I am probably going to have to heal soon. Right. So statuses. It's not on here. Somewhere there is a status thing that actually shows the information. The other thing I've learned is if I'm attacking people, the only place that actually does a stat debuff is the legs. anywhere else, and it will not actually do a debuff, except on me, by the way. There we go. If I hit anywhere else, it won't do a debuff. Certain enemies, though, I can eliminate special attacks. But I won't necessarily know that all the time. Especially if I can't figure out Analyze. Armor, armor, armor. No! So remember to use the defensive abilities. Okay, here we go. And as previously mentioned, as we're attacking, we're increasing our risk. Which does reduce our to hit chance. Ah. There we go. Armor? It does reduce our 2-hit chance. So let's put the weapon away to lower everything. Whack out some magic. Heal. Now, the worst thing about doing the extra research on this was also discovering the contradictory opinions of a lot of people on how the game works. So it's like, okay, you're saying this, you're saying that. Which one of these two things is correct? They both are. That doesn't help. That doesn't help. But there is a vast array of information, pretty old information, especially for merging weapons and combining weapons, and lots of stuff for these are the bosses. I really need to change weapons, so... Okay, no, what we will do, though, is strengthen my attack equipment. There are better buffs, magic buffs, but I won't have access to those yet. Which is a shame. That's fine. I don't want to use this for dragon, so I basically need to... Too fast. I need to just use this on the humans and beasts. I need to remember this. Focus on the name. Hey. Okay, so 80 on the body. Nice reasonable amount. I do need to change poison off of this. I do need, because I'm not utilizing it on minions. Later on, I will need things. I think I've also got mage. There we go. Mage stuff going on, which I don't need. Yeah. Mind Assault, Game Magic. I need to change this. I need to change this to Temper and Instill. Triangle, square, circle. So whilst I'm not actually having to deal with bosses, I will use that setup. As soon as I'm going against mages, that's when I will start throwing that out. Gain life when I'm likely to need to not worry. Well, when I'm low on magic, to be fair. And these, I think I'm gonna have to wait for boss battles. Although, typically, some bosses will be immune, so we'll see how that goes. The defense abilities. That's not defense. Defense abilities. Reflect, impact, fireproof, windproof. I know fireproof is kind of useful, so we will not worry about that. I think that's all the enemies in here. Yes, it is. Now, hopefully, if I go back to Man-Beast, Human 24, Beast 4, not really gone up too much. But I think I'll have to bring out that great sword. There is also weaknesses. Oh, there is also weaknesses for other enemies for weapons, so they'll be weak against other weapons. I think I actually have to wait for them to be on the map in order for me to be able to do those checks. But we will take on another beast. So in terms of long-term goals, what I will be looking to do, along with completing first playthrough, wording very important there, with completing first playthrough, is that I will be looking to sort out an equipment array. Armor's going to be a pain in the arse. We'll get to that. But for the weapons, I need 8 weapons. And I really need to have at least 4 that are designed to be very utility for the majority of the enemy classes. If I can do that, then I will be able to then deal with the bosses on my first playthrough. Important wording here. The other thing that I learned is that there is a New Game Plus after I've completed the game, and New Game Plus unlocks other bosses and boss rush modes. I hadn't realised that existed in this game, so I am looking forward. Oh, it's a fucking mimic! It's a mimic! Oh, wow, I hadn't realised I'd be facing a mimic this early. So this hermit crab, son of a bitch, is a mimic. And they will randomly appear if you're not paying attention. I may have to magic this sucker. I think if I drop the chain... No, he's dead. If I drop the chain, I would go for something else. Do I get some decent... Wine. Wine. I'm not whining. Wine. But we do get a chest. Now, these are fixed loot chests. Oh, Grimoire! Grimoire! These are fixed loot chests. So... we will... get the same thing every single time. Every single playthrough. Which is kind of useful. Hey, unlock. Or in the D&D world, knock. Ah, right, okay, this is good. Stinger, which is a great axe. Another shield, which is very useful. Ring mail, ring leggings. Notice the B, this is bronze. We also have... evading numbness. That might be useful in certain fights, but at least it's another gem. We have Eureka, which reveals all traps in the room, so that item that reveals traps now useless, except when I don't have magic, and a cure bulb. So we'll get all of this, and we will pop the grimoire. Now, there will be rooms in the future that will have helpful traps. Fucking bizarre concept when I first came around. Effectively, it's a heal trap and a buff trap. When you're running through a dungeon, the most alarming thing that you could possibly run into is that dastardly device of a heal trap. There we go. So we still have a sigil for somewhere in these mines. We also have something to unlock crimson doors. There we go. Do I have anything to buff myself with? Or are we? Nope, just risk. That's fine. That is fine. But I feel we have picked up a relative amount of loot. And what I really want to do is get back for that workshop. Or is it Shaman? Heal. the good thing is, low-level content. I don't have to worry too much about getting hammered by things. I just have to make sure I'm using the right bloody weapons. Now, the other big problem is with a human beast weapon. Whilst beasts are susceptible to edge, they don't like the edge. Yeah, I will take that. Not all humans are, because some humans have armor, and that is more susceptible to... Oh, nice. That is more susceptible to blunt weapons, so my mace. I'll take everything for now. Oh, god damn it. Actually, let's futz this, and... I am gonna make this work if it kills me. Analyze. No. Analyze the bat. And then rapidly hit triangle once we've done this. Or... Fuck it. He says fuck it and then manages to miss a chain. We'll try it again. My to hit is starting to take a knock. I've not taken much risk, so that's better. And menu. I'm gonna get twatted again. So where is this? Where is this kept? I don't understand. Where is the information from that kept? Too fast. Yes, I know. I'm gonna have to heal. It's like I would like to know these things. It's somewhere. Never mind. Well, we're farming risk reduction items, which will be useful later on. Pop a heal. And if you've been paying attention to the bottom left-hand corner, you'll notice that as I take damage, certain areas of my body change colour. If they go into the red, that's when I get my debuffs. The black, one of the two. But I will get debuffed. And that is quite significant. So I have to make sure I'm managing the health, managing my heals to avoid that. Because I can very easily... Oh, okay, the door has been locked. Oh yeah, I gotta not get hit by a bat. I gotta take out the enemies. But we are back in low-level rooms, so beasts and undead. So I will be swapping weapons. But this is the town, so I shouldn't have to worry about... Hey, I shouldn't have to worry about the dragon issue, which I was experiencing first time. And doors there. Okay. Hey, we are back in the town. So I now need to remember where the workshop is. So that goes back down to the catacombs, which I've come from. I've not yet activated those bridges, so this is a dead end for now. This was where the guards were. I think you can trigger that fight if you're brave. Stupid. Where the guards were around the corner. And you end up fighting like 4, 5, or 6 people. So it's like, yeah, you could indeed get a decent fight out of it. But you could also kill yourself quite rapidly. Workshop! But this only works bronze and iron. So, to the chest, Open the chest. What are we looking for? We are looking for bronze and iron weapons. And apparently the memory card. Okay, I want to remove from storage. I want to remove... There we go. Right, so pop you out. Remove. Remove. I'm basically going to pull everything out. There we go. Which are the decent ones? Which are the decent ones? Okay, everything's coming out for now. I cannot remember. Now, what I'm looking for with the guards and grips especially is gem containers. For the armor, it's all leather. I can't work any of that here. Okay. Yes. Remove. Back. Okay. I do not wish to save game, but you will ask me. Oh, wait a minute. I will have to go back to the catacombs anyway. To get leather working. There is another workshop further along, which I think also does leatherworking. But seeing as I'm trying to farm up some armor, basic items, and my weapon stats, I actually want to go back into the catacomb with my shit. But it'll be just repeat content. Yes, it will be repeat content. Unfortunately, that is going to be a case. Right, so... I still do not have anything to re-equip you. I believe I can get a better weapon with the rapiers, so we will... game. There we go. We will start to disassemble. Where's the option game? Game? Menu. I'm in the workshop. What have I forgotten? Setup. No. That's what I forgot. Disassemble. Let's disassemble everything because this is fun. That I still don't have stuff, so disassemble you. Yes. Thankfully, I do not lose weapon parts. And even better, DP and PP do not disappear. But you can... Here we go. You can end up... combining to get better weapons. So that's all of that done. It's the last weapon. Oh yeah. I can't do anything with you still. I only have a quad shield, which has a ruby, so we will disassemble that one as well. Oh yeah, repair everything. As much as you will lose phantom points every time you're in a workshop, repair everything. You really have no choice. So, what do we have? We have to go back out and go to my items and play the sort game. There we go. Don't you wish this was in a better setup? Really? Yeah, I do. That's all fine. And yes, I will have to sort all of the armor. There we go. I think we're gonna have a chunk of this on every single stream where I'm just ripping everything to pieces just so I can progress. Okay, so in terms of weapons, we do have bronze and iron for rapiers. You can see the significant jump here for the rapier. Rapier is a good weapon, and you can see this one has decent stats, so if I wanted to go phantom or dragon, I could. Or I could go human or beast. The scimitar, much more lined up for human beast. What I will do is run the scimitar primarily, I think, for beasts, and I will take rapier potentially for the human, but I want to build up a rapier. Broadsword, this is your massive great big one, needs doing. I need to go to the dragons and slap them around. Hand axe, undead, very good. The club is my only decent evil weapon, which is annoying. Great axe, terrible stats, but I do have two, so I can combine those together. Wizard staff, however, is exceedingly good against undead, phantom, and evil, so I might stick with the wizard staff for dealing with the phantoms. Spear, terrible stat line. Glaive, terrible. I do also have another spear, again with a terrible stat line. Oh, Jesus. So, let's start from the top with human beast. So, I will have my scimitar, which will have, let's see, something that will allow gems, please? Is it crossguard? Is it just the crossguards that allow that? That's annoying, because that will mean I will probably have to throw it on the greatsword. So what do I want? Increases success rate of non-magical attacks. Slightly increases power against undead. Water affinity. Useful later on. Fire affinity. Useful later on. And the numbness, which is equipped to a shield. These are going to be very useful later on. So for now, seeing as I'm going to be going back, I will throw you on here. So that makes... I really need to focus on human on beast on that one. So that's fine. That's fine. Was that the same weapon? Yes, it was. Effectively, it's the same weapon. Just pulled apart and put back together again. It's like Lego. You go, I'm going to make something new. Pull everything apart. And then when you rebuild it, you go, wait, I've just built the same thing I've done last time. Yay. Yes. Right. This may not be the smartest of things for the rapier. But we're going to see what the combining rapier with rapier is that. Okay, right. So this will give me... instead of a bronze or iron rapier, a Hugen type weapon. This is a better weapon until I can get some decent materials. I won't be able to refashion it for a while, but this will be a significant upgrade for the rapier. Now, the downside is, because I want to use the cross grip, I'm not going to be able to attach a gem to it. And it's a piercing weapon, so I'm just going to have the one piercing. Okay, so we now have the rapier. I'm trying to remember this. Well, if we just say beast. No, beast was the edge, so if we just say human, and do not use this on undead, basically. Do not use this weapon on undead. So I probably won't be using it when in the bit that I'm going back into. Good plan. Right. This is going to be my sword for dealing with dragons. As you can see, it's -1. It is a great sword. I will want the... that one? No. The crossguard. There we go. This will allow me to throw a gem on it. At the moment, we don't have much. I could have put the Braveheart on here. Potentially, that would have been much better. I don't want to stick Undead on here, and this is Affinity. So I am not too worried about either of those, but I will save the gem slot. Yep. And this one is my Dragon Sword. There are a couple of dragons that I can train this on. He says, looking for O, going the wrong way. There we go. O. Awesome. Dragon. This will also help unlock the break arts. Me having these weapons, so this is a good thing. We have the Goblin Club. Hand axe will come away because I want to combine the back one. Combine those two. I may not get a decent thing. Gasami. There we go. It is a slightly worse against undead, but I need to train. I will need to train this thing up. I probably should have saved those, but we're going to grind out some weapons. We are going to grind out getting some more weapons. So grip. Okay, so are you gem? No, you are not. Are you gem? Not that I need to worry about this, really. No, you are not. You're also only a 1. Sandface, are you gem? You are a gem and you're a 6. Okay, so I now have a great axe that I can train up. I've already got one thing for dragon, one thing for man. I've got a man-beast sword. I think we will go for... This is going to be really hard to train. Because we've got evil and phantom. Phantom, I've got weapons for that. And undead, I've got weapons for that. But I am going to have to try and train this up on evil. It's not necessarily the best plan. But it's the one I'm going for. Speaking of the undead... The club is shit. I've managed to make the club shit. Hand axe. We are going to have to go for Sandface. And we are going to have to go for Icarus, the undead. So we now have a significant undead weapon. Undead. That'll do. I'm having to take into consideration the fact that I have just been spending half an hour doing this. Oh, good. Okay, we can combine spear. I potentially can get a Hugen. One day I'll pronounce that properly. A better metal spear. Oh, that's the... Oh, yeah, that's the crossbow that I've yet to use. Okay, so it's alright on Beast. I already have a weapon for Beast. Yep. It didn't go Hugen, did it? It did! Okay. And you can see I'm carrying over the PP and the class stuff. It's alright, affinity, physical... That's not too bad. Grip. I hate the fact that this is a piercing weapon. Do I want to... Well, this already has fire affinity, but we'll save the gems. I still need to train the weapon, so what am I using this one on? Well, I've got a weapon for Phantom. I will mark this down for Dragon and Evil. Drag Evil. There we go. Long-term planning, he says. Right, so it is... The question is Undead Phantom. I've got a specific undead weapon. Clearly, though, you can see this one is ideal for undead and for phantoms. It is also a blunt weapon, so I will need this. I don't have any gems, but that's fine. Und UND. Phantom Fat. PHAT. Try, if you're playing this game, to make sure you're putting in these types of reminders so that you know what weapon does what, because you will be swapping a lot. There we go. Combine. So this is the armor bit. And I don't have any ability to combine leather. See, that's all grayed out. I do have some bronze here. I do have some ring sleeves. I do have some knuckles. I can convert that up. So we may as well bronze and iron. And again, Hungun. Significant jumps. We do need to get some armor that can be trained up at this point. Or in other words, I will get twatted whilst wearing it, but at least it will be a little bit better than that. Ring sleeve, ring sleeve. I don't have any iron. I don't think I can increase this. And anything else would just be a fucking ring toss. Yeah, I can't increase that. But that's fine. Shield. I can't do anything with the wood, so I can't combine any of this. But as you can see, in terms of defensive stuff, that's the only one that allows me to fit a gem, and it's terrible. These guys don't fit gems, they're all wood. Oh, it is a bit frustrating, but we will go back and attach that numbness gem to that shield. Oh, actually, I don't have... Oh, it's a bronze shield, so I may as well train you up. We will attach the numbness gem for now, because it does also... Does it also? Yes, apparently. It does also bump my stats up. So I feel a little bit more comfortable with using this shield. Cool. I feel a little bit more comfortable. So we will now go and equip some of these weaponry bits and pieces. So I am going to more than likely want my undead. And remember that this is a... Oh, yep, there we go. Just the axe. I upped you, so pop on the knuckles. I do have to be mindful a little bit of that. The worst thing is untrained armor, trained armor, untrained armor, trained armor. There is also some differences in the spreading of the stats and my agility. I will take the knock at that point. There's a lot to remember. There really is. Also, I have a necklace for defense. Fucking shite at this point in time, but they are really useful later on. Right. So, we've done a lot of adjustment. An awful lot of adjustment, to be fair. What we now need to do is remember where to go for the catacombs, because we're going to backtrack. I need to get my leather armor upgraded. So I need to go back down here, and I need to go back to the leather workshop. Now there is some stuff that I won't be able to adjust at this point, because there is no workshop I have access to for Hungun armor. Boss fight arena. Didn't get anything. I think they respawned at some point, but I'm not entirely sure. Well, I forgot the dragon was there. Did you forget the dragon was there? I forgot the dragon was there. That's fine. Getting twatted by a guy, but we will take out the greatsword. And because I have no chill, we will just take out the bat because I am not interested in trying to train up badly. Overkill badly on this guy. Okay, so see, the damage drops significantly. I do need to take his legs out, but we can't for now. Let's learn greatsword, because this is going to be slow. Each weapon does have its own timing. As you can see, I am not good with greatsword at this point. So that's fine. I am just training. Too fast. Okay. Too fast still. But I am getting better at the defensive stuff. I will need to heal because I got some greens going, but that's fine. Now, no, still too fast. But he is dead. He is toast. And I get some cure bulbs. That's fine. So pop a heal. The chest is just a storage chest, so I'm not going to go back to that one. Hey, there we go. And straight away, you can see we've already got an increase of our damage on the dragon, having trained on one dragon so far. That's better. That's too slow. Right. Ah! And he's got a big fricking hammer. Right. Bat we need to take care of. Again, I have no chill. I also am selecting the wrong things. Bat. Yep. So this is the easiest way to eliminate things that you don't want to have to deal with, is pulling out the magic button. Ooh, level up. Is that level up? Yes. What do I want? This one I've seen. This one is actually quite interesting. There is a build around it where I can do more damage based on how much I'm damaged. I am tempted, but I think I do need to get some defensive abilities up and running. Oh, there we go. Reflect magic. This one is going to be very useful. Magic attacks are starting to come out. I hope I hit the right button for that. If I didn't, I am going to cry. Hey. And we pop our weapon away because we need to let our MP load up. Right. Try not to fall into the river. That's bad, kiddies. Try not to fall into the river. Falls into the river. Okay. We'll take the... We'll take... Oh! I forgot he was here. Right. I don't need to worry about anything else except going to the right section where I can go Spirit Surge him by... Gone. Nice. I am poisoned, however. I do have an item that I can use to get rid of the poison, which I will do so now. He says, completely forgetting what I was looking for. Paralysis. Berry chortle. There we go. I think I'll just pop a couple of items rather than do too much waiting for the magic to come back, so that way I can progress. 100 HP. Go. So as you can see, there's not much of a worry early game over items. You will have a significant stockpile of items. The question is when you pull that shit out. It really is. It's like, do I use this now? Usually it's when your magic is low. Oh, we are now training on the undead, so... Okay, so we have the staff, and we have our axe. Both are relatively good, but I will pop out my axe. I want to get those stats a bit better. That is the one, isn't it? Yes, that is the one, the quad shield. Now, I was two-shotting these guys previously. My hit chance is a bit odd. Okay. Okay, just still two-shotting them. I believe my workshop that I'm looking for is to the left. So this shouldn't be too long of a sideline. Unless I suddenly go into that room with a phantom in it. No, we go into the room with bats. So I am not going to magic this lot. I am going to pull out the weapon I want to train on beasts. So where is beast? Do I have beast? Crag evil. I only have him. Seeing as I'd probably a good idea to train you back up on beast. That's what I was doing. Try and remember to do the right thing here. Right, so it's not this corridor, it is the next corridor. Oh. You do have some AoE stuff. The explosion level 1 is a little bit of AoE. It's not a big amount. There is a way of getting an explosion level 2. Your magic will increase. That one has got a much better AoE. It is, obviously. And it is much more useful. I'll take the item for now. Right. So, you know I was talking about beneficial traps. There's one. Oh. We have trapped this table to heal you. Stupid game. Right, so it's not that room. I do have a fucking map. What am I doing? Go back to undead. Do. And dead. Yes, there is still a locked door. Was it that way? Okay, have I lost the fucking workshop? Oh, one-shot you, that's fine. Oh no, that was the it's locked from the other side door. This is what happens when you like have a week. Yeah, you just die too. When you have a week in between sessions, you go, right, I remember what I'm doing. No. Yep, this door will not open for the other side. And this isn't the workshop, is it? This is Phantom Room. I'll take a Phantom. I want to test out my shit on a Phantom. There we go. So, which weapon was I training on? Phantom. I really should use my crossbow at some point. I really should. Undead Fat. There we go. Did he just start spawning right next to me? Yes, he did. I have got shit hits, but I do need to start up on this guy. Tarnish. Oh, he's going for that. I did not set up the reflect magic, but that's not a damaging thing. What I want then is Sorcerer, Prostasia, and get that equipped down off. I want to be keeping my buffs up. That is another thing to remember. Oh, go on, fuck off. Yep, there we go. Okay, I've got to go for you. Oh yes, the annoy. Oh yeah. The staff is really quick. It's not a brilliant physical weapon, but it is horrendously quick. Prostasia. So chaining will be a nightmare. Entertaining, but a nightmare. There we go. Hooray! There's a zombie in it. There is a skeleton in here. So I need to change back to... Haven't shifted the thing too much on you. I will shift back to undead. And you are... There you are. You hit me in the back of the head last time. I was not appreciative of that. Take that 2-shot. Right. Armor? No. Health. We are still looking for that workshop. I thought it was here, so it may be a bit of a longer trip. Let's pop the map out. That is the catacombs, that is the town. So, I need to go to the catacombs, it seems. That's mildly annoying. I thought it was here. Yep, so there will be backtracking for this particular episode. And when it comes to you playing this, yes, you will be backtracking a lot as well. Oh yeah, that was... Oh yeah, that's the rapier. Yep, I'm focusing on improving you for both. Remember the start of this episode when you set everything up and said, these are the plans? Yeah, remember that? Yeah, we don't. Let's take out the bats quickly. He says... Oh, no. Go away. And back to the catacombs. So this is primarily undead. And straight away we get a phantom, because I forgot this room. You just run around with the staff for everything, but I will try and... Oh. I will try and train this thing effectively against undead. Being able to two-shot all the undead mobs is really useful. Yep, I will take the mana points. Fuck off until I'm ready for you. So, because we are playing against a phantom, we will pop up our equipment, because then he'll be forced to tarnish us. And we will throw on our tiny beat stick, or we will actually go for bare knuckle. Technically, that is also a weapon type, and technically, I say technically, it's got a nice damage multiplier. I'd rather not use it though. In any way, shape or form. Okay, we're on 5 damage. Oh, I haven't set reflect magic. And that was fire. We will, however, heal. Because I don't like the fact that one of my arms is in the yellow. I don't need debuffs on myself. So much for that. Oh yeah, he'll cast Tarnish. Damn it. Okay, so my missed chance is gonna go fucking awful now. Agility is what runs your hit chance. And again! Right, this time I might be able to reflect this one. He says, fucking it up! I may just magic you because this is getting annoying. You gonna... Oh, no, you're gonna magic me again. Oh, good. We're just about in range to miss. I'd rather have frustrating fights like this now, on lower levels, with shitty equipment, than have them at the higher levels with the same shitty equipment. Ah! Yes, I know, I am futzing that one. I need him to come over here. Game? There. Ah, cough! Trying to cue that. Right, Shaman, I need to get to heal. Please just let me hit you. A lot. And can't really do much about that. I don't have Dispel. I don't have a lot of the utility stuff that I would really like. Hey. God, that was awful. Right. Yeah, I much would rather have these awkward fights now. The hardest stuff to deal with is when you don't have your equipment set up later on. I didn't have half the stuff worked out when I first picked up the game. So I struggled against some of the bosses. Later bosses are frustrating because they will not just be all beast, humanoid, blah blah blah. They will be evil and they will be phantoms and they will push my shit in. Because that's how this game works. And seeing as I've now got a long-term goal of complete playthrough 1, do playthrough second playthrough on New Game Plus, I am going to encounter bosses that will push my shit in with a train. With a train, you say? Yes, with a train. Aha! That's what I was looking for. So, we do not actually have to go too far to find... the door? The door! We do not have to go too far for this fucking workshop. There we go. Right. Wood, leather, bronze. So I can now combine shit for my armor. And then I can throw stuff in and we can head back to where we were at the start. Okay. So we got bandana, chain coif, bear mask. I want to say that's the combination I want to go for. But do I get a bear mask with a bandana? Can I carry over some stats, please? Bear mask? Okay. I carry over some stats with the bear mask. Yes. And then I want to go bear mask, chain coif. Spanglehelm. A bronze Spanglehelm with not too bad stat line, but we will take that because that's a 5/6 minus 3. My intelligence stats goes down, but I will have better strength because okay, that's fine. We will take that. Yes. Now later on there will be Damascus material armor. That does drop, and you can combine into. That is a long-term goal and a half. Ring mail, bronze ring mail, which is a good stat line. That's all right. So I've done that. You notice that leveling the leather armor and then throwing it onto this will then improve the crappier stats. Mostly. It is needed. It is needed. I don't have any iron armor, which is a frustration. Because if I had iron armor, I'd be able to get more of that. Hungen. Pronunciation in the mail, please. Right, sandals. Oh yeah, I was standing up, so let's pop you, and this will be ring leggings. The other important thing to remember when you're combining armor is if you want the same position type, you need to use the same position thing. You can mix and match, But you are just going, hey, I've got no idea where everything's going. Yep, neither do we. Slightly worse than the ring leggings, except agility isn't down too bad. So I will take that. I will take that. Let's see what's left. I have got ring sleeves and I have got the leather gloves. So let's stack the leather gloves onto the reinforced gloves. Or not. That doesn't look like a brilliant trade. Let's stack a leather glove onto my... I can't do Hungun. That's stuck. Stuck. Ring sleeve. What do I get? I did get a chain sleeve. That's slightly better. We'll take that one. And then we will stack... Where are we? The reinforced sleeve on my last one in the pack. The ring sleeve. And we get some knuckles. We lose dragon. We lose dragon. Bit of a shame, but we do get a 562. And the reinforced is... It is better. It's just better. I mean, the ring sleeve is nice. I get 111. It's just that agility loss. I like being able to hit things, okay? It's a thing. I believe that's all the armor I can combine. Because otherwise I will start losing armor. Shields. Okay, so we've got one with decent stats, one with terrible stats. And that's the one that I'm currently using. So let's go buckler to circle shield and see if I can pull that dragon. I get a targ. Hey. Let's then select the wrong option because mental farting. The targ, which has the dragon. Yeah. All right. So can we pelter shield? Targ. I get a quad shield that's wood. And I think I've pulled the stats that I want. Ish. And lastly, wooden quad shield with the shittier bronze shield. Hey, there goes all the crappy stats. Aside from the -5 evil, because why wouldn't you? Although I do also lose the -2. The only thing I lose is dragon, so I've carried over the beast and undead, which is handy. But it is still bronze. And now we need to re-equip everything. Don't mind me. Shield. Quad. That is slightly better. Spanglehelm. Okay, so I'm now at 100, and I think I'm just going to drop under my agility. So that's me re-equipped. Slap on my axe, which is now at 30 undead. So yeah, hopefully I'll get to the point where I can one-shot people. That would be nice. Strength 105, equipment 105, 104 intelligence, 103 agility. Yeah, okay. Right. So that was a little diversion for almost an entire stream. Felt like we needed to do that in order to try to improve our armor to the point where we can then tackle stuff going forward a bit more confidently. He says the big thing to deal with is training, is all of these training weapons. Well, I'm now on to 10. And as you notice, man, has not reduced. That is the important thing. Human has not reduced. If human reduces, this would be a bad tactic. But thankfully, human does not reduce. That one. Let's reset that because I was an idiot. Will the bats reappear? I don't think so. It takes time for them to reappear. As you can see, it takes a little for those guys to reappear. I don't want the refight. Okay, they do reappear. But 71 damage currently against a bat is nice. Yeah, 3 I can jump over. Right, so we are now heading back towards the town. We do have to go through the catacombs, I believe, according to the map. Yep, I want to go rotation. Yep, I want to go left. Right, so are we still... Oh, no, it's the wrong one! It's the wrong one! It's the wrong one! Dumbass! Don't screw up your stats! Don't screw up your stats. Okay. That's better! In the fucking 80s on the head, which I will never hit because reasons. We will take out the fucking bats with... Actually, let's go for the crossbow, because I haven't used this, and I may as well utilize this and train on pathetic little things. Alright, so there's a slime in here that's going to get magic-did. There was a slime in here that was going... There he is. Up there. Okay, I am waiting, slime. Did you just fall off? No, you didn't. There we go. Sorcerer. Wrong one. Warlock. The man has no chill. Nope, I have no chill for slimes. Nice. And we will now equip for the dragon lizard thing. Now, I did read that there is possibility of a sequel. I've also read that there's a possibility of a reboot or remake. And to be fair, I would be very much appreciative of that. Don't like those numbers. I'm gonna have to get better with this thing. Especially when he's gonna twat me with a hammer. Fast. Hey. So there's been talk of potentially there being a remake or a sequel. I wouldn't complain, because I think this universe is really interesting, and I think the game mechanics are really fun. It does require investment. This is a game that does require investment. Oh yeah, that's a pillar. I can't run through pillars. 24, I'm doing alright. And considering we've got a lot of Kingdom Hearts Final Fantasy stuff that exists in multiple games now, I would much prefer an RPG back in this style. And the ability not to suck. The other problem with having two-handed weapons, your defense is... shite. Armor? Weapon? No. We shall take a heal. There we go. Da-da-da-da. An 83. We shall take another heal. Da-da-da-da. 82. And I don't know if I've got crap I need to get rid of, so I will check. I mean, the creator of this game did tweet out a couple of times, possibly suggesting it. So we shall see. We are coming up to a brand new console generation, so we might end up with this being a thing. Right, you can go in store, and you can go in store. Alright, let's get rid of all of these attachments, extra bits. It's a shame I can't actually combine these things. It is just blade, armor, and shield. Eventually, I will probably, especially off stream, do a discard session and just go through and get rid of stuff that I don't need. I never actually attached that to the shield because I attached a different thing. Never mind. That's fine. That is fine. We will take the save here. Oh. Yes. We've not done too badly in terms of progress. I mean, last save was 6 hours total. So, quarter to 7? No, nearly 7 hours maybe? Menu? Yeah, 7 hours of futzing with the menu. Hey. Alright. The room that would have contained a boss, but doesn't respawn, so we're alright. Okay, so we're now moving towards the town, which means we will be moving towards situations where I can focus on training up the rapier against men. Manly men. That was the door? Was that the door? That's the door. Yes, because I needed the crimson key. Alright, so we are now going into beast fights, because we always love our beast fights. I may end up just dropping one of those two at some point. Or even 7th Heaven. As much as I should utilise the crossbow more, it's not one of my... Well, I can chain with it, it's just not one of my favourite weapons. Especially when I know the sword a little bit better. And there is a predominance of, in these sections, man-beast fights. So I will take the training on one weapon for predominantly these sections. Okay, so we are now back in... Yep, vampire bat territory. With all the sodding vampire bats. Oh, missed it. Yep. And the chains I can relatively do. What I need to try and work on is getting up to about 8 chains on each weapon that I'm utilizing. Because about 8 chains, depending on the amount of damage, is feasible to manage with your risk. And enemies, especially future enemies, they will get to the point where they will force you to miss so many out of 8. So if I can get to the point where I can run an 8 chain, that would be nice. I then know I'm going to do X amount of damage on that guy, especially with some of the build combos, I suppose you could say, that exist later on. Which is the best way? Left route. Because I think that's the timed door. As I block my camera. Although it didn't come up with the timed door thing, so has that now been dealt with? Alright, take out Goblin. I've kind of given up on Analyze. Or at least on the stream. I might try and figure it out on a... especially later on when I'm gonna have to pull things. I suppose I say pull things together. When I'm gonna have to... do a lot of double backing and working in workshops. It's not the most yeah, there we go. Not the most interesting as... Fuck off, bloody bat! Yeah, you've healed yourself. Now die! Oh, I'm gonna have to go for you because you're gonna shoot me and I need to try and kill you before you do damage, and that was not what I wanted to do. Well, at least I can now get them out of the way in 3 hits. Oh! Oh, nice. Bronze light crossbow. Disassemble. Yep, so once you have all of the all 8 slots filled with weapons, it will then ask you to disassemble. Which is fine for me, because then I can go back to a workshop and reassemble. No, reassemble. Reassemble. No, too fast. Okay, take you out, and then I'm going to have to run. Oh no, it was one of those rooms. Not an actual timed room. Let's take a quick heal. And we will then... Oh, bats! Fuck, 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 fuck. Hate these things. Now, I could use a longer range weapon, because one of the tactics is if you can kill them outside of their attack range, especially when they've got bite attack ranges. Although bite is a interesting one. Jeez, that's fine, only 18. I can deal with you, even though there's another bat to the left. There we go. Hey. Right. So I want to go down. Full damage. There's not a thing. And I want to find the door. If I find my map again. Yep, that go on the left-hand side of the wall. Camera. There we go. Ah, this is the speed run section. Just don't climb on tables. That should have dealt with him. Well, 10 seconds is fine. I've got plenty of time. There we go. So we are back where we started the session from. Oh, you are joking. Paralysis. Okay. I have been paralyzed. I don't think I can... Enchanter? No. I don't think I can deal with that via magic. What we will do, though, is we will throw down our Prostasia. And then we'll have to pull out an item. We'll actually also have to change our fucking defense then, apparently. Defense. I don't have that. Balls. Oh, I do have that. I am an idiot. Yes, yes, you are, Peter. Right. So, that one, items, paralysis. Yep. I've managed to pick up a few of these, so I feel confident that I can now attack. Ooh, okay. 81, 98. Let's take your head. So the current attack chain that I am using is primarily to strengthen weapons and the power points, the phantom points that exist. 39 on left arm, let's go for it. And you can see, even though I am successfully doing some chains, I am getting the occasional miss or block. Oh, you're back to that one, so remember a square. That, however, was a bit too slow, so I now can't attack. All those items that you were collating. Yeah, I'm glad I did. I'm gonna burn through them. 39, 100%. I think that's the best one. Right, you're dead, and then it's crossbow guy who currently can't see me. Do I get a weapon? No. He shot the wall. I hit the wall. Oh, timing. Whew. And no loot. There we go. Right. Throw a heal. And this is where many people would think I would end it. But no, we're going to try and trundle on. Trudge on. Because we're now at a situation where we are having 3 different directions to explore. So let me just wait for my risk to drop down to 0. Nice. And let's move in. So fingers crossed it's primarily beasts and humanoids. Because then I can train up this weapon significantly better than it is. Oh, it's a fucking mimic! Fuck off! I'm thinking, oh, I've got a chest! No, it's a mimic. Oh, I don't like those numbers. At least I'm getting the hits in. Typically, if you get that first hit, you've got a greater... Oh, he's got a slow ass attack. You've got a greater chance of continuing the chain, except with certain guys with certain defenses. Mimics. I thought I had a chest. I thought I had loot. He died without anything. Ooh. Right, let me get back to blue. Am I back to blue? I am indeed back to blue. Right, so we now have a freaking silver key. Right. So we will need to remember that it's likely it's a boss who's got that. Or it's a chest in a room with a boss. So one way or another, we're looking for a boss. And I don't like the long waits. Oh, you are joking. It's not a damaging one, so I can't actually do much to that in terms of defenses. And I don't have a strength up spell or a dispel still, so I am just going to have to take the damage, but I do have potentially a chest. I think I saw 2, so one of you is a mimic. That one's a mimic. Oh. I forgot how many fucking mimics are in this game. Dungeons and Dragons. Mimics. Annoying, but not necessarily the worst thing. Oh, you're going to poison me. Well, that's fine. I don't mind poison. Because I can heal that after the fact. Left arm. I probably should try to go for the anti-mage build, but I'm not too fussed at this point. Oh, you're not dead yet. I keep thinking they're dead when it just suddenly stops. Okay. Loot. Good loot. Oh, we have a chain coif. That's handy. It's also iron. And we have a level up. Nice. Okay. Vile Scar. Oh, yes. Break up. Let's see, Vile Scar. It's a poison move. Now, the break arts you unlock as you kill enemies with the weapons. It is not experience. It is killing enemies. So the more different weapons I use, the more break arts I unlock, the more practice I get dealing with the annoyance that is other weapons. Oh! Alright, I'm gonna have to break out to heal if he's not dead. Soon. I don't know if I have the right thing on. Too fast. I've got numbness, but I can outweight that. Actually, I will go. Oh. I will go fuck it. I will go fuck it, because I have no chill anymore. Actually, I will not go fuck it, because apparently that does not do fuck. Okay. Antidote. Me. So unless you're really worrying too much about a poison damage killing you mid-fight, just antidote afterwards, whether it's with item or magic. The tick damage is not that significant. Okay, so I'm feeling a little bit more comfortable. This should not be a mimic. If it is, I'd be crying. Okay. Oh, we get to play magic. Enchanter? Knock? No. Unlock. Yay! Chest. Do we get some decent loot? So, we have a bronze chain sleeve. That's not too bad. Salamander ring. So this one will be giving us fire essence or fire affinity. Increases evading magical attacks by 20%. Must be equipped on a shield. That one will be quite useful if I get a second shield running, so I can defend against magic. Okay, intelligence and frost fusion. Oh, water affinity. Okay, so these are very useful and is suggestive of the fact I am going to need them soon. Because the way damage works, as mentioned early on in the stream, class takes precedence, then it's the affinity, and then lastly it's your edge in terms of how much damage gets applied. You will need, especially later in the game, to stack your damages for affinities. There are things like elementals that exist. There are things like dragons that we've already seen that exist. I think I'll pop another heal whilst we're waiting. And as you can see, it increases my water attack, but it decreases my fire, as you can tell by the sword. So I pop to status. I believe it makes it clearer. Clear as mud. There we go. Water up, fire down. If I'm looking to defend myself, I need to have that affinity. So if I was fighting a water elemental, say, I would need to put water defense up, and I would need something that would actually increase my fire, typically, against the water. Or at least I believe that's the way it works. I will have to research a little bit more because fun. But this is another dead end room. Another dead end room. So we are going to have to go through here. So fully expecting a boss fight. What we are fully expecting is to use that item to increase my intelligence, because that would be handy. I'm starting to use magic more. Oh, that's a nice buff. +4. I am starting to use magic more, so having my intelligence up is... Right. It's a big-ass room. It's a big-ass empty room. We're gonna have a fight. We're gonna have a fight. So, expectation, because of the grimoire, is that this guy is going to be... There we go. There we go. So, I want... these two. So, Frost Fusion increases my water affinity, so that will make it a bit more... I may have to recast this, depending on what the fuck that guy is, but I now have water up, effectively. I can't actually, however, have both. I forgot that one too. Slap out the defense, so I want fireproof. Reflect damage, so... And on my chain, I believe I'm gonna want... I think I'm gonna have to go for this one. Actually, there we go. What are you? What are you? Fucking Phantom. Oh, I'm gonna have to... No. Alright, so square, square, square. Oh, I got it. So, it's a phantom, so I need a weapon that is good against phantoms. My limitation on this is awful. Right. So it is going to be the staff. Because everything else, aside from the rapier, which is kind of neutral, is awful. Oh no, drag evil, but I don't want to use that on phantom. So we're going for you. I'm gonna have to enchant up my Frost Fusion again. Okay, so we have got choice chances here across the board, but we will start with pummeling him with a stick. And just so long as we hit the right cue... Too fast, that's fine, I've got healing. 55 is, I suppose, alright. Fast. Let me just pop a heal, because those attacks were really quite slow. I'm not entirely sure if I took too much of a bashing there. Excellent. So, I am going to struggle this fight. I am going to struggle this fight. But he is just going to spam fireballs constantly at me, so there's that. I can heal through the damage, and I do have Fire Ward, which does the same as... Recharge 100 MP. Oh, I see. I may want to hit Silent instead. So... Chain, do I have Silent? Do I have Silent? No, I don't. I do. I do. There we go. I'm down to 58 to hit him. I don't like these stats. Oh, we're back to fireballs. So this is going to be a bit of a grind fest. Let's pop a healing item. So... recover 100 HP. Thankfully, I am still training this weapon up on Phantom. Right, I can't silent him, so I'm going to have to whip that off. That was not useful. Chain. Do I want for the hit? I think I might want to go that way, the way this fight is going. Just try and drain the fucker. Can I get... Nope. Flame Sphere level 1. Oh, this sucks. So this is damage on every area. This is an AoE. I may have to pop a risk item because I'm getting close to 50. I'll try for one more chain after this and see if I can actually do any damage. No. Right. Risk. You can see how badly risk affects your chances to hit, along with shitty weapons. But there's not many places to train Phantom. Oh, good. There we go. A long-ass fight that would have gone better if I had a different weapon to deal with Phantoms. But at least we've won. Oh, crapping hell. What are we on for the map completion? 19% still. We'd not really gone much up. Right, so we want strength. I would like strength over HP, please, but we will see... No, we've got HP. If I can get HP or intelligence over health, that would be nice. Flame Sphere. Andy. More HP and yep, more MP. Ooh, actually, that's nice. Oh, do I need defense abilities more? So light. I'm starting to think that might be useful. No, I'm going to have to go for an attack ability, and I believe... Oh yeah, Raging Ache, Crimson Pain. That's the combo that is quite useful. I believe we will go... Well, yeah, we'll take Mind Ache for having a better array for mages. Right, so put our weapons away. That will start loading everything back up, and we will go back to weapon improvement and impact guard, circle, reflect magic, reflect damage. There we go. I dread to think what the fight would be like if I didn't have the water up. I mean, some of these bosses really do just get silly, and the New Game Plus boss, not to spoil it, is fucking stupid. Not to spoil things, but the New Game Plus boss is fucking stupid. Right, so we are topping ourselves off. I'm not going to rush out quite yet, but I don't think there's anything I can open in terms of chests. Everything is... yeah. I just want to make sure I've got myself topped off a little bit on health and MP. My risk is 0, so the next fight should be fine. I will, however, re-equip the Man-Beast Sword. There we go. 28, 12. Nice. Dragon is now 13. That will slowly go down as I start utilising this more against, obviously, the men and the beasts. So, wow. Well, fuck. You know your brain shuts shit out? It's amazing how much your brain will shut out. This particular puzzle, I think my brain shut out quite successfully. I hate that. And there is an even bigger stack here. Because this is too high. So we need to get this down a bit. Now I need to remember if that's high enough. I believe it is. I believe it is. I am putting my faith in it being high enough. Yep, there we go. Physics puzzles. Oh, oh, goblins. Okay, so stat myself up. Now I might be able to get a crossbow, possibly from the loot drop up here. Oh, you son of a bitch. Yeah, I have nothing that actually stops debuffs yet. Oh, that was strength down, not equip down. Generate, which is nasty. So I've burnt some magic unnecessarily. That's fine. I am still hitting 72 to the body. Oh, you're trying to run away. So let's go for the legs. Because that's fair. Right, you're dead. Let's get the Oh, no, loot. No, that's fine. I'll take that. Oh, you son of a bitch. Right, so it's 2 of those. So I will pop. Oh, I don't have enough magic for that. I will pop my Erase Tears. Okay. I think this is because of their armor that means my sword isn't brilliant against them. Which one is the one? I think it is the other one I need to be hitting. Okay. Because you are about to attack, so I need to take you out. But not with that. Oh, you're going for a heal. Oh, bless. 50. Let's correct that, shall we? So that's all that gone. One second. I've just got an error message. Oh, it's not an error message. Just a notification. The worst thing you can have whilst you're, streaming is have a pop-up that goes, hey, by the way, there's this thing that wants to do something. And I'm going, I've done nothing. I'm not doing anything. And then you got to remember there's somebody upstairs who's probably connecting things. Oh, like, you know it's just too fast. Oh, right. Okay, fine. Let's see. Do I have enough magic to grimoire you yet? What's the... No. Okay. Warlock. Oh, god darn. Darn. Let's get the Adracel's Tears. Be unparalyzed. I think for future fights with these guys, I'm going to have to remember to throw on the defense that stops numbness paralysis. Because I am burning through items very quickly. And my accuracy is going down for some of these. A lot. Oh, nice. Nice. Crap. He's still dead, but I didn't get to 8 chains. That was a shame. Okay. So strength down and equipment up. I probably shouldn't have gone through that door. But we're going to get a cutscene. Right, so my next objective at this point is to look for a save point. Not because everything is now shaking like a mofo, but because I will need to save soon to wrap things up. And that is a blue circle. I may have to backtrack for that. Could be frustrating. Oh, there's the Fern sigil. Now, I don't know if anything behind me changed. I am not too worried about it at the moment. Vampire bats? I haven't seen you in an age. but I'll take the 2 perfects. That's fine. Nope. Right, there's one more bat. So if I'm going back up, I am potentially going into the other side of the town. I missed that entirely. If I remember my map geography on this. Right. Go. Risk 0. And I will also try, if I don't get a circle next room, just to throw out that room. Ah. So, we're not getting to a safe point quite yet. I might be able to pop out. Oh no, that's going to wipe out my magic, and I'd rather not do it on a boss fight. Oh, look at that. This is a beast as well. This I'm effective at, right? Can I degenerate you? Please say I can, because this is not good. That's better. Oh, this is going to be a bit of an awful fight. Right, so what you have also witnessed there is the blocks of fucking chain combat. They're now going to be, it's now going to be so many out of 8 that will land. Excuse me, I thought that was a chain. And he is hitting a bit hard. Do I have anything else? None of that is useful. I am not worried about healing. And I don't really have anything to do with the debuff, so we are down to just hitting him a lot. And then after I get past 25 risk, slapping on a risk reduction item. Or healing. Healing. Healing might be a thing. Healing's a thing, because that's a lot of blocks. Okay. $99. That's feeling alright. I will try. Can I reduce his speed? He is running around a lot. And that is not good. Okay. 19 to the head. I think that's the best damage I've seen so far. Oh, my risk is going up now. Okay, time for a risk item, and it's going to have to be a high one. I'm not a fan of having to burn one of these this early in the game, but that's okay. We forgot that this guy existed. Okay. And he's too far away for that, and my god, the damage and hit chances. I think I need to build a better damage combo. Oh, he is very long ranged. This is entirely a fight that I do not like the look of. Oh, nope. Okay, so I am topped off a little bit. Okay, head. Oh, I've gone for the body. I didn't want to do that. Too fast. Ow! Get some more damage in and heal. Holy crap, that did not go well. Heal. This is a slog. I have forgotten this fight entirely. The good thing is we are training up our weapon, but I may have to rework a more damaging chain combo because these numbers are really not good. And he's degenerated. I've got equip up. That's a lot of misses for that one chain. Oh, this is a terrible fight. You are not at all playing nice. I think I'm going to need to avoid taking any debuffs. Am I going to have to actually just pummel the living F out of your head with one combos? Yes, I am, apparently. Whoa! Heal, 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 heal. Okay, I'm gonna need to Vera root that, or Vera root, however you say it. Can I get a longer combo off of this? Okay, that's better. And he's dead. Fuck. That was not a good fight. I am not looking forward to that fight on New Game Plus. On the list of things I'm not looking forward to, that is one of the many. Okay, but we are 21% of the map. We are now going to aim for anything but health. Anything but health. Magic points. Okay, well, we'll take that. I would have preferred strength. Cure bulb. That's helpful. 3 of those. We do now have some strength buff. That's very useful. And Terror Guard. Oh, crap. So we are now going to be going up against things that hit us with earth attacks. Okay. I am still looking for a save point, though. Oh, that's most of my magic gone as well. Resist Earth. So we've learned that one. Now this will confirm whether or not... What the fucking... Air. Earth, air. Right, yep. Okay. That is fine. Right, so let us progress, but we are going to wait for our risk to drop to 0 because fights are getting a little bit tense, and we're going to wait for our magic to pop up a little bit and health to pop up a little bit. That's fine. Here we go. Right, so I was expecting to go up, but no, we are apparently heading further down. And we're still no nearer to a save point. I'm not double backing on myself, am I? Okay, apparently I am. That's fine, we'll double back. We will double back. There is also the sounds of food being prepared. He's just like, shall we continue? I'm just gonna make sure I am not actually fucking myself up here. I am, because that's on a different level. That's on a different level. I'm also still far away from a save point, so that would be useless. But the good thing is my magic's gone up, so I can potentially, if an enemy turned up, throw out a flame sphere at them and see what that does. Navigation 101. Check your map! There we go. But we have successfully defeated another boss. We are progressing, and we're going to hit a cutscene. Okay. Save point is what I want. So we're now looking through our colleague's eyes, because that's not creepy. Oh yes, he's astrally projecting. Unnatural. That thing you do. It. Yes, Mr. Enigmatic. Hey, more people! Yep, you've done a massive loss. Not all of them can, only a few. Oh yeah, the cardinal is the cardinal is a little bit magical as well, which is something you figure out as you go. Losing faith? This scene does make me wonder what kind of influence he has. Okay, so he's going to poke the other boss guy in this. And meanwhile, they're futzing around, causing me no amount of issues. And again, the boy. We do have to try and keep in mind of what's going on with the plot, because it's very easy to lose track between long sequences of backtracking through entire sections. But effectively, Sydney's going to futz with the other major NPC. Hardin is going to cause us more issues, and this fuckwit is a pain in my ass. Because he is a risk breaker, and he does not like combat chains. But that's fine. We're looking for a save point. No way. Yay! Save points. Save, please. Yay! We've been going for about 2 hours. That's nothing. We're fine. We're fine. We're absolutely fine. Okay, so we have now moved into the east side of the town. There is potentially another workshop round here, which is going to be useful, but I still need more weapons. There is definitely going to be more bosses of the human nature, because we're now going to be running into the guards a bit more, which is handy because they do have armor that I need. As mentioned at the beginning of the stream, long-term goals. We're looking to complete this, but we are looking to get some better armor and weapons and actually have it so that my 8 equipped weapons are effective and not really overlapping as much. I need 4 that are 2 mage main classes, and then another 4 that I can then utilize. I only have 1 silver weapon. I have 2 Hungan, the next up from Bronze and Iron. I am looking for Damascus weapons, but that may take a long time. After this, we'll be going into the cathedral, if I recall, from the town. But we'll have to see. My memory on this is awful. And thank you for commenting as well. Everything is deformed. Yeah, the screen ratio, unfortunately, on this sucker is determined by the PlayStation, and as much as we've futzed around with trying to get it in the right way, it's a little bit stretched. And yeah, Ogre breaks chains. A lot of the bosses break chains, especially as we go further in, which I'm not looking forward to, because a lot of the damage I'm looking to build will be from putting in a decent chain, at least an 8 chain of damage to get rid of them. But on that note, and on noticing the comments, I do apologise, it took me a little while. We need to wrap up here. My name is Xavier Wolf, this is TigerTails Gaming. This is TigerTails Gaming Stream and Chill, where I chill out with Vagrant Story. I will be back on Saturday or Sunday, depending on real life matters. See how that goes, and we'll be doing some more of this. On Monday, we'll be back for TigerTails Radio, which is 8:30. Bit of chat, Jackbox games around about 9 o'clock. And on Fridays, it will be TigerTails Gaming, streaming games that kick my ass. We are going to have to go back to Mortal Kombat Shaolin Monks at some point. But on that note, we need to make sure the wireless keyboard and everything is reconnecting. There we go. And on that note, I need to say a good night to everyone. Thank you for those people who have joined in and commented. Lovely to see you, but we will be back again Saturday. So, night, everyone. Night.